Like, we're not spilling no tea. This is straight LIQUAH. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I told you guys in part 1 how I had more to say and how I was thinking about making a part 2, and this is that video. Today I have my friend Deja here. You guys met her before, you know her, she's not new here. She's just gonna be like filling me in. I'm gonna tell a story, or I'm gonna attempt to tell their story, and she's gonna be filling me in on the parts I miss out, or the parts I like. She's gonna fill in the blanks, okay? I don't even know where to start because this lady is insane. Is she not?
Yeah, I think that there's something.
You gotta talk up, girl. They can't hear you. She is a character. Like, I didn't even think that, like, I told Deja, I swear I told you the story, and really when it happened, I didn't think anything of it. I was just like, yeah, she took the money out, and it was only after I seen her reaction that I was like, wait, no, because what was really going on? Like, what? Okay, so I'm gonna see it. These are really not my stories, these are my friend's stories, so it would be a combination of 2 of my friends that's been to her. My friend here literally still has the hair in, so like these stories are pretty recent, and it's not even like the stories aren't even awful. It's just to kind of build more of like what type of character she is, but I still thought they were significant enough to tell for the stories to be told. I don't think I can accurately grasp the type of person she is from me just saying it. I needed an alibi. I need an alibi because I don't know why I don't think you guys would believe me, but because the shit she does is just unbelievable, that's why. But where should I start? I don't really know. It's your story.
Okay, so for you, she stole the thing of the homeless man's cup, but when I went to her, like, I don't know, it wasn't the first time, it was maybe like the 3rd time I went. She went to McDonald's. Okay, so I was eating, mind my business, and her kid was at school, so
she loves her McDonald's, bro. I'm telling you, I know it's right across the street from her, but goddamn.
She what's it called? We went and she had like one of those coupons. And so you know how when you're talking to the speakers, sometimes they can't hear you. And I used to work at fast food, so I understand their pain. So we go up, we drive up. First of all, I didn't think I was going with her. My head was half done.
Literally, she'll have you outside looking crazy.
I was just standing there like, and of course there had to be a fine man outside her building. I was like, oh my God.
And you know what she does? She starts from the back. So like, doesn't even give you no head tie, nothing. She starts from the back and have you looking like a troll doll. Bro, in public.
I have pictures of me in the car. I have pictures.
Bro, if she lets me insert the pictures, because I don't know how bad they are, but if she lets me insert the pictures, here they are.
And I thought that I was gonna just stay at the house, but no, I'm in the car like this. I think this is gonna be my next hairstyle. I think it's cute.
So we go to the McDonald's, and then she goes, I have a coupon. Like, how are you paying? And then she's like, I have a coupon. Are you dumb? Oh,
The ghetto.
I feel like I remember you telling me, like, you sent us a snap or something about her going off on the worker. Like,
I was sitting in the passenger seat like, please don't think I'm with her, please.
It's so embarrassing. And like, that's the same thing she did when we went to the hair store, right? We went to the hair store, the one hair store that was open, because, you know, at this time it was like, everybody knows that, it's not a damn secret. So we went to the hair store, and I didn't know she, like, I don't care your political beliefs, I don't care your stance on COVID and how you feel. Give a girl a warning. You could have gave me a heads up or something. But she will often put people in like awkward positions like that, and not even necessarily care about how the other person might like feel. Like I don't care. I don't know if that's just me or even Deja. Like, we would like care. Like, I don't know, is that not like a thing that you would care? I don't care if you're doing my hair or not. If you bring me along, have some decorum, please.
Exactly, because people are gonna assume that we're together. We're
exactly
friends.
No, I cannot.
Also, she wanted to be friends, but she's like 30, man.
Yeah, she keeps trying to be friends. No, okay, keep going, because okay, keep going.
So then finally she gets done doing my hair. It's great, whatever. And I'm not gonna knock the work she does, because when I first started going to her, my hair was growing a lot. Like, she was doing work really well, and then the last 2 times I went, it's just not
stagnant. It's just a plateau.
Like, it was cute, but still, like, the last hairstyle I got, I loved it. I had beads for the first time, but then I'm really looking, and the part wasn't straight. And then when she did it, when she started doing it, she braided it so tight to the fact that my forehead was being pulled, and I'm like, oh, please, and then she had to undo it and redo it again.
Because when she did my hair in braids, like, she braided my edges. You see this hair left out right here? She braided them. She put every single strand of my hair into a braid, bro. I came home and undid that shit immediately. I was like, this looks so stupid. Not that, like, it looked stupid. I guess, like, you're gonna do your job, whatever maybe that's what people ask for, but ask me. Like, I did not want all of my hair in a braid, and she put every single strand of hair in a braid. Like, anything she could grip, she did. After, like, day 2, because at first I'm like, oh, maybe it needs to grow on me, but after day 2 I was like, this looks crazy, and I took that shit out.
What else happened? So, damn, now my mind's going blank.
I was gonna say, tell the time. Fuck, now I forgot. Not us forgetting. Oh, the podcast. The podcast that she was trying so hard to get Deja to convince me and to recruit me to do this fucking podcast. I wasn't there though, so I'm gonna get her to tell the story.
So,
was this the last? Was this the? Oh.
No. Okay, that's what I'm going to say. Last time she did my hair, not the time where I still have the hair in now, but last time she was doing my hair, and because she was so comfortable with me, I don't know why she was so comfortable with me. I don't think that I'm a very open person.
Right? She's just, I think that's just the way she is. Because, like, the way her child was automatically calling me auntie, I told you guys, go back and watch part 1 if you haven't seen it, or else you're just not gonna get it. The way this girl has us going on, like, we're not spilling no tea. This straight liquor. It's straight what? It's straight Henny, bro.
And it's not even like we're trying to bash her. Like, no, you did this in the comfort of your home in front
of us. I'm telling you, I met this girl one time. I get, because that was her regular stylist, but for me to have as much as I can say just meeting her the one time is still crazy. Like, you're asking for it. I'm sorry, you are asking for it, but go on, start from the top.
I go in, and I was early because I am punctual. I like to be everywhere on time, if not early. So then I get there, and then she started early, so I was like, okay, you know, it's not gonna take too long, because I knew the style. I was getting just single braids, and then I think it was Goddess.
Is it this?
No, it was the last one with the.
Oh,
with
yeah,
the
really?
Oh
no, it was like a Fulani.
Yeah, it was like Fulani braids, and y'all know how Fulani braids look. I did not think that I was going to be there for as long as I was.
Right? Like, yes, no, don't even tell the time yet. I want you guys to guess how long she was there in the comments, okay? Guess how long. I can tell you you're wrong, because yes, she got their braids long, but no. How long were you in her chair?
Hold on. If you are a black girl, you know if you're doing like a full head of hair, if it's long or small, whatever, it can take anywhere from 4 to like 7-ish hours. 10
if you take like breaks. Like, yeah, that makes sense. Like, yeah, you know, you gotta eat whatever, like, especially because did you go get food? Because she loves her McDonald's. I'm sorry, she'll take a break for some McDonald's.
No, did we get food? No, I don't think we got food. I think she made food though.
Oh,
but okay. Like, it was her kid, so I didn't fault her for that. But if you guys guessed 12 hours,
12,
ding ding ding, you're right. I was there 9 a.m. and didn't leave until like what, 8:45.
8:45, bro. But she didn't get home till like after 10. Like, bro, it was insane, and like, it was never supposed to be like that. And do you know why she kept her there for 12 hours? Because she liked her company.
She liked my company. We were there talking. She said that me and Miss Pimposhpixie and her need to start a podcast because people need to hear what we have to say. And while I do agree with that, I like to argue, so I am not one who should start a podcast.
And her views, I'm sorry, like, whatever, to each their own, but her views, also,
I feel like all at pretty different stages in our life because she is a single mother. She has her own business.
We're in school.
So yeah, we're in school. She's also like older than us. I don't really.
She got assets. She has her own car. She has children. Like,
she has all these responsibilities. So I don't know why she would want to be friends with or start a podcast with us. Like, what do we have to talk about that you can relate to?
We don't have nothing to offer you. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, we're cool. We get it. We know. We know. We know. Everywhere we go, like, I'm sorry. But at the same time, what? And the thing is this lady would ask about me in particular often, like all the time. Ma'am, you met me one time. You met me one time. Once. What about that interaction? Like, I don't even think I did anything particularly, like, I don't know what I did for her to make me like, for her to like me so much, because I don't think I did anything particularly, anything. Like, I didn't do anything. Like, I don't understand. But when I tell you, for the past 10 hairstyles I've been hearing, or she's asking about me, I've been hearing that she's still trying to start this podcast. But no, speak about the podcast now. Go on.
Hold on, I found a video like this.
No, they didn't show the camera. Show the camera. I'm gonna insert it too, but like literally. Oh, can't even see it. I'm gonna insert it too. I'm gonna insert it.
And I get not wanting to leave like a stranger in the apartment, but
yeah.
I was literally there to do my hair, and she has cameras, so she could see me.
Right? She should have just told you, okay, stay here. I'm watching you through my camera. That would have been enough for me.
Exactly.
I don't care.
But what I have done, and I don't steal, like, I'm scared. Me getting in trouble, that is my worst fear.
Right? With your hair half done, like, no. I want to get my hair done more than I want to steal from you. Like,
thank you.
That's what I'm here for.
What do I want to steal? A fridge? Like, anything that I could steal, you would see.
Exactly.
The stuff of value, I could not steal.
Like
how would I be able to steal it? Shove the TV in my bag?
Like,
shove her fish tank in my bag?
Like,
what am I gonna do?
No, it doesn't make sense. Like,
when I was there, we were just talking about maybe like spiritual things, because I'm a spiritual person, she's a spiritual person, so we're just talking whatever, and then we got into conspiracy theories. But for me, I wasn't really taking them serious because I don't, it's a conspiracy theory. I don't know if it's real or fake.
Yeah.
But she was taking some of them to heart.
Like, no, it's, when people talk about things, and they'll talk about it for the entertainment of it, like the moon landing or whatever, but they know in the back of their mind that, like, obviously this isn't true. Conspiracy theories, right? But she believes everything she said. She believes everything she says, everything that is, like, I don't want to say she's gullible, not like gullible, like I want to say she's a bit naive to some things, like too trusting, right? Like, you will see, I feel like her generation, it just doesn't really know how to decipher and like double check their sources. They kind of just see things on Facebook and they take Facebook as news. So like, she's one of those people that like take everything at face value, doesn't really research it. She just takes it as news, sees what people are saying, and takes that for what it is. Like, those type of people. She's very spiritual. She was very spiritual with me too. She talked about my aura a lot and how her son recognized my aura and everything. And I was like, ma'am, like,
please do my hair. Please just,
right? I felt like at some point, I am a chatterbox, right? I can talk, but at some point it kind of like dips, I'm not gonna be talking constantly forever. Like, at some point we need some quiet time. Like, you expect me to be talking constantly for hours? No, this isn't a TED Talk, like, no. But she did not want none of that. She wanted to talk. She wanted to keep talking. And I just like started to run out of things to tell her. Because again, you're a stranger. Like, I'm not going to be telling you my whole business. Like, no, I can't.
And I don't know if you realized, but when we were talking like about some of the spiritual things, I wasn't really revealing a lot about myself. I was just like reflecting it back on her, because I was like, girl,
she was getting in. This is the live stream, right? Okay, sorry. We're like skipping ahead, but
so she was telling me about how some people have issues with her. I don't want to get into it because I don't have no issues with her. It's just, how you're running a business. But somebody has an issue with her. I don't know why.
For hair?
No, not for hair. Just from whatever happened.
Oh, was it that?
No, that was a different time. But somebody had an issue with her, and then she had happened to go on live, and while we were on the live she was like asking for my input, and I'm like, girl, I don't want these people to see me, like
bro. And she had messaged in our group chat that this lady's going live. They're 10 hours in, okay? They were like 10 hours into her hair, and then this lady decided she was gonna go on Instagram live. And
no, YouTube live,
sorry, my bad. YouTube live. And she said she was on YouTube live, and literally I went to go check it out because I was like, oh, my friend's on live. But it was like the back of her head, and there was 2 people and me. 2 people and me, 3 people in total. She is talking about like the Bible to her conspiracy theories, everything, like her whole business going.
I'm an anxious person. I don't like to be seen. So when she said she was going on live, I said, huh?
You're okay though, because I promise you there's nobody. Not even to talk shit. We're not talking shit. It's just this lady, like, bro.
She is a character. Like, if she had a reality show, I would watch.
I would watch. If she said, hey, I'm having a reality show, I'm there, bro. Come to the premiere, I'm first in line, right?
Exactly.
But bitch, when I tell you, this girl, this lady, she put us through it for the short amount of time. Like, now she's abroad. I'm not even gonna say where. Like, I'm not worried in any way that she's gonna like feel, I mean, maybe she might too, but I mean, no animosity, nothing towards you personally. It's just the story. It's the story that we're telling.
You gave us some stories, so
you gave us the material, and we lived through it too. So I feel like the stories are fair game, especially if you were there, right? So that's why I brought my friend here, because she was there. I didn't want to tell her story and like without her being here, because that doesn't make no sense. And she knows a lot of details that I don't, so as you were.
Yes, so she goes on a live stream and she's talking about the same situation, and she's saying how she's gonna get more in depth about it, and then after she's asking for my input. But I don't know if she realized, but I started recording because I was like, girl, there is no way that you are here asking me for my input. I do not care this much about the situation. I'm here to get my hair done. None of this matters to me. When I leave, I'm not gonna remember any of the thing that you told me. Like, I'm just gonna remember that I'm here to get my hair done, and I've been here all day. Literally, I got there.
Literally all day, like a 12-hour shift. Like, that's not even fair. The thing is, you know, because in the beginning when she was doing her hair, she was like her only client for the day. So she was like, oh, do you have anywhere to be? Right in the beginning, she's like, no, I'm not in a rush. That doesn't mean keep me. She didn't mean like keep her there all day, but she took that as an invitation to take her sweet time. Oh my sweet time, bro.
She's like, oh, I don't even have to rush because, you know, I don't have any more clients for today. And I'm like, girl, what do you mean you don't have to rush? You don't think I want to be home?
Right? Like, you don't think I want to like maybe cook myself dinner? Like, when the time she finished, I told you she got home like 10. Like, that's ridiculous. And didn't even feed her.
Bro, whole other side note, when I got home,
that's just so it's so icky.
But what else happened? She that reminds me, another thing. Last time I did my hair, this is the same 12-hour day that I'm here. So much happened that day. She's like,
I mean, 12 hours. Like.
So she had braided what? Maybe like 1 or 2 braids. And I had said that I wanted it short.
Yeah.
I wanted it like mid-back length. So me just thinking that she was just this greatest hairstyle ever and she was just gonna understand. The first braid that she braided was the longest braid. I'm like, what? And then she tried to charge me more. And I'm like, girl, what?
Yeah, she does that. She'll pull one on you. Because I remember when I asked her in the DMs, I asked her what I wanted, or I told her what I wanted, right? And I was like, oh, I want like medium braids, blah, blah, blah. I had to send videos of my hair, like, for whatever reason. But I also had to be prepped before I went, like, whatever. So, not this lady saying, she started my hair, right? and we ran through it beforehand. She's like, okay, you're gonna do medium braids, triangle parts. She started my hair, she did like a row, and I can't tell the parts because it's in the back of my hair. She did the first row, and then she was like, okay, how do you like the length? I'm like, yeah, but I wanted triangle parts. She's like, oh, why didn't she say something before? Mama. And I was like, we literally talked about it. Like, was I supposed to remind you? Like, what? That's like the one thing I asked for. Literally the one thing I asked for. Triangle parts because I wanted something new, right? Did I get triangle parts? I don't remember. I swear. But oh, what I wanted to say is that she tried to charge me for the parting. She's like, okay, that's gonna be like $10 extra. Is that okay? But I was like, I don't even remember. Like, I don't remember how that went. I don't remember if I said, okay, fine, forget it. Because also she would have had to take out the braids, right? I don't remember how that went. Honestly, I don't think I got the triangle parts. Remember? I don't think so. Because she tried to charge me. And I was like, but what? We already agreed upon this and established it before. I think it's just because she was like mad she had to take out my hairs. So she's like, okay, well then $10 extra. Because that's what hairstylists do. They be taxing on every little thing they do. Every little thing they do.
Toronto hairstylists need their own video.
Literally, no guys, I'm telling you, when I say, yes, I make a lot of content about my lock extension journey and my hair, but I'm gonna be talking about like hair in general, because I really do think it's a bigger conversation to be had. Like, everyone's already talking about it, that's the thing, but I want to give my little 1-2 on the topic as well, because like, it's gone too far, and that's partly why I locked my hair, because I cannot with these hairstylists. I just can't. I'm so thankful I have my loctician right now because she's great, but when I tell you, I didn't even deal with that many and it's already crazy. But let me stop interrupting this fine lady right here.
So yeah, she tried to charge me extra because she made the length too long, and that's not even the length that I wanted for real. So then I had booked, she has a website now, and what I used to do, I used to DM her and be like, hey, I want this style, and she would be like, okay, whatever. But I DM'd her, and then a day passes, she didn't answer, and I was like, that's weird, because normally she answers pretty quickly. So then I go to
no, sorry, you want to say she answers pretty quickly? One time I had DM'd her, the last time actually, I had DM'd her inquiring about some braids, okay, and I'm already locked, okay, inquiring about some braids. Did she not? I inquired about maybe like, I want to say, when it happened like a year ago, right? So I want to say like, I asked her in August,
September,
in November.
Wait,
I don't know if those dates are right, but in like months passed before, and she was like, oh sorry hun. She came in my DMs talking about, oh sorry hun, I'm just seeing this. Did you still want to? She's acting as if I still wanted to like work with her, and I was like, ma'am, at this point I'm locked. Like, no, I did not want her business.
See, well, maybe now I know that she plays favorites, because she responded to me pretty quickly. That's why I was so confused.
Yeah, I didn't get a response for months.
So,
and my last interaction with her wasn't even nice. I'm sorry. It wasn't the friendliest, but it's not that I have any like animosity towards her. Let me just make that abundantly clear. I do not have any animosity against this lady. She's a grown woman. I don't care. I don't. It's just the stories. Okay, continue.
So then I had went to her page and I saw that she has a website now, so I was like, okay, maybe then I'm gonna just book through the website. So then I unsent my message, and then I go and I book on the website, and I was like, oh my gosh, that was so much easier. And then as soon as I booked, it said that I had to pay a deposit fee, but then I had to pay full price. So I was like, okay, whatever, at least I don't have to bring any cash, because cash is just annoying to carry around.
Bro, I can't remember the last time I touched cash, honestly. Like,
so then I get to her house the day, I don't remember what day, but I get to her house 9 a.m. and then after she does the braid, she's like, oh, it's probably gonna be more, and I'm like, what? She's like, how much did you bring? I'm like, bring? I didn't bring anything. I paid online. She's like, what? You paid online? I'm like, yeah, you have a website. I paid online and told me that I had to pay. So then she goes and she's checking, and then she's really stressing about why she hasn't gotten the money yet. And I'm like, in my head, because I grew up with the internet, so I'm just like, it's probably gonna take a few business days to hit your account. It's not gonna go directly in, you know?
It's not a direct deposit. It's like, you know, it's gonna take some time.
Exactly. It's through a service, like, you know, what's the the website? Wix. I think it's Wix that she used. So even then, she's gonna have to wait business days, and Wix is gonna take money out. You think you're gonna make money and the website you're using is
not gonna make no money? Like, that's what I'm saying. You should have just, I understand you want a website, but at the same time, like, if you're not making that, like, if your clientele isn't bursting at the seams, like, it's not even worth it, honestly.
Yeah.
I would have just been like, your deposit is to pay the website. That's what I would have been like. That's your deposit. Exactly. Like, then you can make all the money from your client. Like,
and then so after she had figured out that she was gonna get the money in a few days, then she kept doing my hair, whatever. And then she went to use the bathroom. She was talking to me from the bathroom, and she's like, no, you know, you don't have to pay me that extra money anymore because I'm taking so long. I'm like, girl, I wasn't gonna pay you extra. It wasn't my fuck up.
Right?
I was so confused. I was sitting there, I was messaging my mom, and I'm like, why is she trying to pay me? Why is she trying to make me pay her extra for something that I didn't want in the first place? I mean, the style, it still looks cute long, but I wanted it short.
Yeah, like, that's not your fault. She wanted it like literally like back length, and she got bum length. Exactly. It was so long. It was so long.
I am 6'1". I wanted mid back length. It was down to my bum, bro.
It was so long. Her hair was really long.
It was so long. What else? And that was
the same day. The same live, the 12 hours, like, and it's crazy because every time you go there, she charges you extra. Every single time. And she tips on top of that. But every single time she goes, she gets upcharged for something. This lady will find anything. And it would be because of her. Like, because of her fuck up, she'll be like, oh. And then if it's like another fuck up like we just talked about, like, she will then be lenient and pretend like, oh yeah, she's being buddy buddy, when in reality, you are never gonna get that money. You're not entitled to that money. Just because you say it's another charge doesn't mean you're gonna get it. Like, I don't understand. Just because you say that, like, doesn't mean you're gonna get it. I don't care. If it's not agreed upon, no, you cannot just bring it up and then expect it to be paid. Like, no. If you told me $100, nowhere's charging $100. But if you told me $100 before I left my house and we agreed upon $100, and then I get there, I use my bus fare, Uber money, whatever, get a ride, gas money, I get there to your house, I come to you, you don't wash my hair, you don't do nothing, all you do is braid my hair. With the braiding hair I had to buy, but with gel that you have, okay, fine.
And we're also not in a salon.
We're not in a salon. Like, I'm working out of your house, or you're working out of your house. Like, what makes you feel so comfortable to just start upcharging people and be like, okay, this is gonna be $20 extra? No, what we agreed upon before I got here was $100. That's what I have for you. Do not try to pry on the fact that now I'm here in this vulnerable situation to start upcharging people. That is so fucking rude, and a lot of hairstylists do it, especially in Toronto. But don't worry, because I promise you guys, I'm going to start a series where I'm going to be talking more specifically about the hair centric genre. Like, I don't even know what I'm going to call it yet, but I want to indulge into that, and I've been talking about it behind the scenes for a minute. I just try not to bring it up to you guys because sometimes I just don't follow through, but this I'm passionate about, so you're gonna be seeing more of it.
Another thing, we mentioned it already, but I don't know why she wants to be friends. Like, you are my hairstylist, I'm paying you for a service, yes, you're doing good work, we're both cool, but we don't have to be friends.
She wants to be friends so bad.
And I remember one time I didn't have the money to tip her, like I didn't have cash and she didn't have e-transfer, so I was like, I'm hungry, let me buy her some food. I bought her food from across the street.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so nice. But she doesn't have e-transfer? What?
Sure, she didn't have e-transfer at the time. I don't know. But I ended up buying her food as my tip.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about the treatment of her only because she
of her what?
How she be treating the kids.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was going to say, did you want to talk about how she treats her kid? Because that's just a touchy subject, and we are not... Exactly. We don't have kids of our own, so we're not in any position to judge. Even in part 1, I kept the mention of her child to a minimum. I only brought it up, or brought them up for like significant stuff, like where instances where it was like I also had to intervene. So yeah, let's just say the child is very comfortable with strangers.
Yeah.
Like, really comfortable.
Like, he's such a nice and sweet little kid, but then, you know, at some point you're like,
let's not even get into it. Like, we're not even gonna get into it. And how,
because I don't want nobody to come back and be like, why are you talking
about my kid? Like, no, we're not gonna do that. The only thing I would mention is that there's no personal space. There are no boundaries when it comes to them, but it's fine. It is okay because they're a child, and you know, whatever. The child has no,
probably doesn't even know
significance. Exactly. That's a child. Like, no, never would ever speak bad on nobody's child. But yeah, we only bring it up because, you know, I mean, the child's always there, so it's like kind of significant, but not significant enough to just bring the child up and start talking about the child. Like, no.
But the last time that I went there is when I'm like, oh my gosh, her apartment looks so empty. I'm like, is she moving? Like, where are you going? You know, you're going bigger and better things. So I just thought she was moving to a different part of Toronto, but no, she's abroad now.
She up and left. But supposedly she's like jumping back and forth. Like, I don't know how that's working. At first I didn't even believe that she was leaving. I was like, she was just pulling your tail. She's telling you a tale. But no, she is there right now. She up and left.
She's gone, and I didn't find out until I was there. I'm like, damn, I would have like messaged you or tried to book an appointment, and the thing would have taken my money.
Yeah, like, what? Does she not still have it up and she's not even in the country? Like, what?
She made a whole new Instagram page. I didn't know nothing about it. I'm like, damn.
Not very good at transparency, like, at all. Whatever. It's not, she does hair, right? But it's more like a, you know, when you would, before Instagram hair gurus were a thing, you just heard word of mouth. She's more of that generation, and she stems more of that and then does the social media stuff after. But she's still very much like on social media and still trying to promote it, but not as you would think, like, if that makes sense. Whatever. I just want to say, like, she did my hair, made me post for pictures. Made me post for pictures and everything, and never posted them. So I was just like, and I told you guys how I didn't like my hair, and that's how I was like, see, now I know she fucked up my hair.
Yeah, she didn't post it.
And now I know she fucked my shit up because she never posted me. So that's how I'm also kind of confident coming on here, because y'all will never find me. You will never see the correlation between me and this other individual. You just won't. And she's not gonna be back. I'm never gonna go to her like this. After these stories, this is the last you'll be hearing of her, honest to God.
And I'm not going back to her. Like, if she does come back, I already found a few new hairstyles.
Right? It would have to be literally out of desperation. Like, like, she's still an option, but the very last one.
Thank you for all that you've done. You did my hair well the past, if she did my hair 10 times, or she did it well 8 out of the 10. So that's perfectly fine. Because
the thing she does, and our other friend isn't here, but the one thing she did complain about is that the way she does hair. Like, yes, she does hair, and 8 times out of 10, like my friend said, it's perfect, like exactly what you want. But those other 2 times, something is wrong. It's like, remember when I told you guys I had bought 4 packs of hair and she used 1.5 packs and then asked to keep the pack that she opened to you, like, and like the parts are so big and the braid is so small. She did that not only with me, but with our other friend too. And she kind of does that with her, but she gives her small parts. But she only knows how to braid one size, is what I'm finding. Like, yeah, she will say, oh yeah, medium braid. She'll give you the option, but like, it's only one size. Even with our friend, like, it's just the one size.
So then, the last time that I went there, the style that I currently have in my hair,
don't look at my water bottle.
The style that I currently have in right now, I go to her house, and you know, I see that she's gonna move and whatnot. So then we're there talking about it for a little bit, and then it's quiet for a bit, and then somebody calls her, and I don't know what happened, but somebody called her and they were just going off. I don't want to get too much into the situation.
Wait, but I want to know. But I kind of want to know.
I'm literally just here to get my hair done.
Right?
And the time I went in, I made sure that I got like short braiding hair because I wanted a short style. I wanted it like a bob. What's your name, Bob? Like, I wanted a bob. And I wanted medium braids. That is not what I got.
That's where you fucked up. That is where you fucked up. She's talking about the hairstyle now. I will put, okay, this is what she asked for. Cute, right? Cute. But this is what she got.
Tell me I don't look like Keenan or Kel Mitchell from Good Burger. Tell me I don't look like that man. Bro.
No, she was, and the thing is, it looks so nice. Like, it does look nice, but it's not what you ask for. And you know when it's not what you ask for, it's just like fucked up. I've had those situations before where it's like it still has to grow onto you. But this girl was so sad about it.
She can vouch for me. Like, I'm
so
not
sad.
one to, I'll just leave the hairstyle if I don't like it. But I was really contemplating taking it out. And since I've got my hair done, she's only seen it in up styles. My hair's not been down.
Yeah.
It looks so bad down.
Yeah, because, you know, it's just a little, it's supposed to be a bob, but you know, a bob has to be proportionate to your head, right? Her bob is just way too short. It's just like,
it sits so awkwardly.
awkward, yeah.
And then when I showed her the picture and I'm telling her to cut it, like, to the length, she's like, oh, how long do you want it? And I'm like, you know, like, by my collarbone. And then she's cutting it. And she's like, oh my gosh, if you wanted it that short, why did you say something? I could have been done so long ago. And I'm like, girl, I showed you not one, but 2 pictures.
You just, yeah. And then even with her friend, I don't know if she went to anything, but even with her friend, she got her hair done, and she was also like, it's not what I asked for, but it's like not bad, like, you know. It's just that this lady will make it seem like you have the option to do your hair the way you want it to, but then do it like her way. Like, it's gonna be her way with a little twist.
When she did my hair, like the last time she would post me, and it was because I was giving her props, because I was like, you did your thing, you know?
And that's if you mention her, then she'll like repost you, right? Yeah, like.
So then, yeah, then the hair just did not turn out how I wanted it to, and I kept it in for this long because school was starting. What was I supposed to do? I feel like there's more, but
there's definitely more, but I can't even remember. Whatever we have left would have been like the little nuance things within the stories that we've already told, but those were the most significant stories, with the add-on of her friend's one story, because she just recently got her hair done, I think for school, and yeah, it just wasn't what she wanted. Like, yes, I don't know her encounter with her, but she was just telling us, like, yeah, she was telling her whole business. She also told her how she got hit by a truck. Like, she's gonna tell you as many times as she can that she got hit by a truck, and I mean, that's fucked up. It's sad, but at the same time, like, that's a lie. I don't know, that's like, it's almost like trauma dumping. Like, you feel bad, like, you're telling me you got hit by a truck and now you're here standing for hours doing my hair and you expect me not to feel bad?
Like, it's like you want us to compensate for it,
right? Yeah, I think that's all we have for now, or is there more?
When I was there, she got into an argument with her baby daddy, and then her baby daddy pulled up, and he was like,
hold up.
No, not like to,
oh
no, but he came, and she was basically paging him, and I was like, yeah, girl, page him, because she was like, you have to, you know, you have to do more for okay, maybe we should include that because that's her business, but she had an issue with somebody.
No, because she did the same thing with me. Cause she was talking that smack about her baby daddy. I mean, like, we're not gonna go deep into it because obviously, like, that's her business, and that part doesn't really involve us, even though she involved us. But she was talking to me about how deadbeat her baby daddy is, and how I mustn't get pregnant by no man. Don't let no nigga trick me into getting pregnant. And yeah. I promise you, don't gotta worry about me. Don't gotta worry about me. Like, but she would talk about her baby daddy to the baby. Like, she was talking about, don't end up like your father. I'm raising a king. You will be a king. You will know better. You're gonna be better. And I'm just like, I don't have no kids of myself, but I am the oldest daughter, okay? So, I mean, it's almost as if it's the next best thing to having a child, right? So when I tell you, I would never, I'm never gonna go to my brother's dad or even go to my siblings and talk ill about their father. I just won't. That's not me.
You're gonna form your own opinions eventually. So what I'm saying is not gonna influence you.
And it could ricochet. You should not be telling your kid one thing. Okay, I'm not even gonna get into it, but it can ricochet. And what I mean by that is, like, when the kid grows up, they could just turn around and be like, why did you talk all that smack about my dad and he's not even that bad? Like, that had nothing to do with me. Like, you know, but yeah.
So she was paging him, and then he came, and then she paged him some more, and then I guess he gave her whatever. But she has the right to page him.
Give her, huh? Give her what?
Hey girl, I know you're making a YouTube video for, you know, the purpose of informing people about Toronto hairstylists. So, same lady. You see my edges? You know how they're here on this side? Gone. Gone. The lady took my edges. Customer service, HR, somebody.
Okay guys, let me just wrap this up. Yeah, this will be all for today's video, and like I told you guys before, I do want to start delving more into the hair community and make more hair centric videos. So if that's something that you guys would like to see, just leave a like and subscribe below. And you guys already know, if you like my vibe, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.